welcome to another episode of Real Estate Matters with Lightway Homes. As usual, I am Tracy, and with me is the MD, Managing Director of Lightway Homes, Mrs. Fumi Adesonya.
Hello, Tracy.
Hello, ma.
Hi, everyone. We are happy to be here again today.
Oh, we are. So, today's topic is something that almost everyone can relate with. Even if it didn't happen to you directly, it definitely happened to somebody that you know personally. And the topic is why people are so afraid to invest in real estate. Why are people so afraid?
People are afraid to invest in real estate because of past experiences that they had,
trauma,
or that happened to somebody they know. You understand? When you have to buy property and allocation is taking forever, or you are not even getting allocation at the right time, that can be really traumatizing. When people have managed to give you money over time and it's time for you to deliver what they bought, you started saying stories and all of that. So it really traumatizes people. Then another thing that I know happens is hidden charges.
How do you say you will not talk until they have committed?
We have situations where people buy property, maybe let's say example now, at 3 million. And the ancillary charges, that's the other charges for survey, developmental, legal and all of that, they will tell you is 8.5. So how do you manage such situations? Some people will just leave the land and just go and rest.
They're not magicians.
Because as at the time they were buying this land, maybe they were paying at 50,000, 100,000, managing.
Exactly.
And you did not tell them that there are still other charges they are going to pay. And you expect them to know. You understand? So some of these issues are what is making people to really be afraid in investing.
It can be really because that hidden charges, like, how do you not tell people that there are charges, other charges to pay? Because you don't even know how they've squeezed out their pockets, what they've had to cut off, what they've had to manage. Maybe they even change schools for their children, so that they can save
have that property.
Exactly.
As at the time they are buying.
Exactly. So it's not a new thing that people can be really afraid. Once you mention real estate, I beg, don't mention, that kind of attitude.
I can relate.
You can relate, exactly. Yeah. So how can people manage their fear of, because at the end of the day, no matter how afraid you are, you still need to invest in real estate at some point.
Okay.
So how can people do that?
The first one, all real estate firms, just have it at the back of your mind that they are not the same.
They are not the same.
We still have genuine real estate firms out there.
Bam.
Seriously. So why so many fake ones are springing up? We still have the genuine ones. Yes. And when you are buying property, please, the first thing I will say is do your due diligence.
Very important.
Where is this property located? Now, when you are buying property, some of the things I used to tell people is, number one, which location do you want? What amount do you have? It's very important.
What amount?
So now, for you not to get scammed or be afraid, number one, they need to tell you where this property is. If you are not in Nigeria, you can send a representative. Some people say, I don't want anybody to know that I'm doing property. There are ways to it. You can even do a virtual inspection.
It's a thing now. We're in the digital age anyway.
From the office, they will be on video call with you. You also know one or two places in Lagos as they go, so you can see this environment.
Well, that's why you know that a real estate company is transparent too. Companies are willing to video their journey to the
so that you can see and be convinced.
Exactly.
That's one. Number two, a real estate firm should have an office.
A physical office.
Yes, you don't buy real estate online.
It's not
hair or shoe bags and all of those things. So where is their office located? They must have an existing office where people can visit. Another one is that inspection, very important. Make sure you do inspection. Then after inspection, let's say you already like this place they took you to, you are willing to buy, which documents are covering or binding the property. Once you have that, you can have a lawyer check for you.
Yes.
Maybe you get the coordinates. If not, you can get the plan number of the survey to just check.
These things are not hidden at all. So any company that delays in sending you all of these, you should be worried about.
Then when you are now aware of that, maybe your lawyer is telling you, it's good to go. Another thing you want to ask, what are the other hidden charges? How much will I be paying for survey, for developmental, legal fee, blah blah blah, every other things. They should be able to tell you from the beginning so that you can know where you are.
Yes, how you're planning your finances. If you can
so you plan it, you're already aware. It's not until you finish payment you now say maybe you buy property of 10 million, they will now say other charges is now 12.5. The question is
from the 10.
Where do you start from? Yes, and some people have had their finger burnt. Honestly, we also have one experience like that. My husband bought a property in secret to to surprise me. But today we could not get property. Now we ask for refund. Refund now is taking forever. They will say until they sell the property, until they sell it before they can give us a refund.
This is really
now
sad.
This is about 4 years later.
4 years.
The refund has not been given. There's no property. They told us that where they bought the property, the Omonile had issue, blah blah blah. They want to give them another. All those stories, and it's not hard enough for somebody that manage. Some people they use their hard-earned money to buy property, and at the end of the day, they couldn't get the property.
No allocation, no nothing.
Allocation is very important. You also ask questions. After payment, maybe upon full payment, at what stage are you giving me an allocation? So they might tell you at 70% payment. Some will tell you after you pay everything, because even the other charges. Once you pay, then nothing is stopping the allocation. Then you can have access to your property, your land, or Why are people buying property from real estate? Is it not because they don't want all the issue of all those hooligans around the estate? At least the estate is fenced around,
secured by the real estate company. That's why it's developed by that real estate company.
Those are what you should look out for. There are still genuine real estate firms.
There are still genuine real estate. No matter the breakfast you have received in real estate, just know that just like all men and women are not the same, all real estate companies are not the same. So thank you for So thank you for staying tuned to this episode of Real Estate Matters with Lightway Homes. And honestly, if you have been a victim, you can still move on from that. You can still find genuine real estate companies in Nigeria, whether you are outside Nigeria or inside Nigeria, anywhere you are in the world. You can still be, hopeful that there are companies that will actually have your best interests real estate wise. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe to this channel, and we will be bringing more interesting topics, relatable topics, realistic topics your way. Until then, remain blessed.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.